A no trespassing sign, gouged with deep claw marks, is the only warning you'll get before entering these woods. This is Helltown, an abandoned township in the heart of Ohio's Boston Mills, and a place shrouded in chilling local legends. For decades, stories have been whispered about this isolated stretch of land, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal investigators alike. Among them, a group of teenagers decided to test the legends for themselves one moonless night. They left their car by the roadside, stepping over a rusted chain that blocked the path into the forest. The air grew cold and unnaturally still the deeper they ventured in. Twisted trees loomed over them like skeletal figures, their branches clawing at the dark sky. Ignoring the growing sense of dread, they pushed forward, their flashlights cutting nervous beams through the oppressive darkness. That's when they saw it. Nailed to an ancient oak tree was a weathered "No Trespassing" sign. But this was no ordinary sign. 3 long, deep gashes were torn through the wood, as if a massive, clawed hand had swiped at it in a rage. One of the teens reached out a trembling hand to touch the splintered grooves. A sudden snap of a twig nearby made them all freeze in place. They swept their lights through the trees, but saw nothing but shifting shadows and dense undergrowth. Just as they began to relax, a low, guttural sound echoed from the darkness just beyond their sight. It was a growl, filled with a malevolence that seemed to vibrate through the very ground beneath their feet. Then a voice, raspy and inhuman, tore through the silence. "You shouldn't be here!" Panic erupted. They didn't wait for a second warning. The teens scrambled back the way they came, tripping over roots and thorns in their desperate flight. They didn't look back, but the sound of heavy, unseen footsteps pursued them through the woods. The terrifying growl echoed in their ears long after they burst from the tree line and piled back into their car. They sped away from Helltown, leaving the darkness and whatever lurked within it behind. But the memory of that claw-marked sign and the monstrous voice that warned them away would haunt their nightmares forever. Some places are abandoned for a reason, and some warnings should always be heeded.